What? I never heard her say she had nothing for us.
Can we just get into the fun part? Like, I was so busy listening to y'all and y'all great answers that I didn't even have time.
So did you learn
to
something out of your last situation?
I mean, you learn stuff from every situation. Let's get into the fun part.
All right.
We're gonna talk about the fun stuff. All right, we're gonna talk about.
We're gonna come back to that part.
If we have to, or even I'll think of something if it comes to me, and then we can close out with it if y'all would like. All right. So, what is your ideal relationship? Like what does that look like for you?
Like how an ideal relationship would be, like I got a woman with a career, something that she's passionate about. But she got good energy that I would want to, like, when I'm done everything, I would just want to be around her, like somebody that could be like a friend to me, like somebody that I could just kick it with.
Right.
Like, so outside of just being in a relationship with somebody that I could spend a lot of time, not a lot of time with, but I wouldn't mind spending time with. You know, some relationships you don't really want to be with your girl, you'd rather be with like your friends or something like that. But I like when I feel like I could bring my girl to somewhere. Like, or I could bring my girl and my friends could bring their girls, and it's like that type of thing. I want to be around that type of person, and like I'm able to reach my full potential, and she's helping me, but at the same time it's not taking away from nothing she got going on, but it's still helping me become the full potential that I'm trying to be, because she would definitely know like my plans and my goals and stuff like that, so she would be able to figure out where she could plug herself in to help me achieve my goals and my plans, because if we reaching our highest level of success, then nothing but good things can happen. Then we could start building a foundation where it's a family and a dog and shit like that.
Right. So, you want a dog?
Of course.
I want a dog.
I was just looking at dogs the other day.
Was you? Like big dogs?
No, like I'm a dog bull, but I like pit bulls and like I like all types of dogs.
Gotcha.
As long as it's like cute.
But your family gonna have a dog regardless.
My family, I'm gonna have a dog.
Before the family.
Okay. I just need like a girlfriend.
Got you.
Because I can't take care of the dog every day.
I'm tired.
I can't take care of the dog every day.
Tired.
You gotta have somebody to take care of the dog. A dog is like a kid.
It is.
Yeah, so
you're gonna be good. That's good practice for you.
That's perfect practice.
By yourself first.
Nah.
You acting.
I ain't gonna be a single father.
You had dogs your whole life though.
I
think that's why you like them.
Yeah, I had dogs my whole life.
I ain't really have pets.
I understand
how
much peaceful they could be, and like they love you, like they really make a man's
and
best
that's
friend.
real love.
That's real.
That's
they really love
real love.
They really love their person. Like that's true love.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the question?
Ideal relationship.
I think ideally for me, it would just have to. I'm waiting for somebody that will complete me. I kind of like I'm at an age where it's like I kind of know myself more. You know what I mean? I still figure things out about myself, but in this discovery is like I kind of almost like know where my voids are. So like I think that me feeling like me understanding that like I want to be able to love somebody that like I want to love them as they are without having to make adjustments to them. I would have to just find that woman that just like literally just like intertwines and just come like, you know what I mean, it just happen naturally. I also think that for me, like my ideal relationship is like is granted off is warranted off the foundation of trust and understanding, like and like open honesty, and like it has to be like a certain type of connection. I gotta feel like I'm best friends with you. Right. I gotta feel like you the person I want to run to. Right. Like if I can't run to you, then it's like what are we doing? Like you know what I mean? So and then it's like I like women that's in football. I'm in a football. You know what I mean? Of course, like I always say like loyalty and respect, but that's just like shit that I'm not going like. I don't gotta mention that because I'm not going for less than that. But as far as like from a career standpoint, it's like I'm looking for a woman that I can start a business with. It's not gonna be my only business, but like I want a woman that I can build with. Like I want to have this conglomerate. Like are we building a business together? She on some shit, I'm on some shit. Like she's business minded. She's like whatever the case may be, because I could turn anything into anything. Like my whole thing is expansion. I can expand anything. So that's even like why when I get with girls, I ask them what their dream is, because I know I can grow anything.
Like how you could grow that.
How can I grow this? Oh, you want to be a hairstylist? Are we gonna get you a salon then? Or you want to be this? Or we gonna get you this? We're not gonna just keep it this small vision. We're gonna make it something big. And that's I always want to take something from A to Z or whatever. So I think, and then just like having a girl that just like a balance, like balances me out, like you know what I mean, as impulsive as I am, it's like she like is grounded, like you know what I mean, to put me in the middle, and that's capable of like standing her own within like the realm of like a male dominated world. So they say, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you want your woman to be able to conduct herself in a certain way. You know, I know I'm going in a lot of big rooms. I don't need no girl that's like catching eyes and doing little shit. Like, it's like I need her to stand and be my blind side. Like, be my mirror that sees the shit that I can't see. So for my ideal relationship, I gotta trust you enough for me to turn my back to you with shit going on behind my back, and I gotta feel for a second that I gotta even look over my shoulder. It's just one of the things where you gonna let me know when something coming my way.
You know she got your back.
From a foundation standpoint, like, yeah, I want a family. I got 2 kids already, but I do want to have a child with somebody that I want to have a child with. You know what I'm saying? Like someone of my choice, and then I want to be able to build on that. And just, you know, I always see that for myself. I got 2 or 3 different lifestyles that I see myself living, but the ultimate one is really like that family lifestyle where just like I've been a dad my whole life, kind of been a father figure, been a big brother, so just being that role and just, you know, having that foundation and having that crib and just like, you know, doing that. I'm the, you know, I like family. My family came up close knit, so I'm family oriented. So I want them family events family and like, you know, get nut shit, wearing the same outfits, and like, you know what I mean? So
photo shoots, family,
Sunday night
family
dinner.
postcards.
So all I need is a girl that's gonna plan all of that, and I show up. You get what I'm saying? That's that balance. Like I pay and I show up. And like I'm all in, and I'm like, Dad's here,
right?
Like, Dad's here. So, like, you know, like, ideally, that's how I want my relationship to look, and just, you know, fun, adventurous. Right. I want to travel the world with the girl I'm with. Like I want to like really have. I want to spend the first beginning years like doing all this fun shit, and then I want to chill. Like I don't want it to be like relationship we chilling. It's like, nah, like we in a relationship. Like let's start doing. Let's be my traveling partner. Like let's go try shit. Let's go out on random Tuesdays. Let's do this shit. And while we still doing like setting our foundation, and then when it's time to chill, probably in the 30s or something, it's like, all right, now I'm ready to be this like super dad boy that's just like all invested into my kids. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like relationships is like a life partner. Like somebody you trying to build with should be like a life partner. Like similar to like when you work in a career versus working a job. When you working in like your passion or career, you just working, it don't feel like you at work. I feel like when you're in a relationship, it shouldn't feel like you at your relationship. Like you shouldn't have to put on like get in relationship mode. It should be just you 24/7 and it just flow. Like she naturally flow into your life. When you walking away, if you with your girl and then when you leave, you feel like relieved or you feel like, all right, I could be my true self. That's not true love, to me. It's like my girl should be like my best friend. Like it should be your homie. You feel like that you could tell anybody anything to, and that you could feel like you could vent to, and you gonna get something back from it. Like she gonna pour it back into you from it. So that's how I feel like it.
You don't want to be two different. Feel like you gotta be 2 different people.
Yeah,
you know, we know that shit.
Yeah,
with the bros, you know. But then when you with your girl, you feel like you can't even have certain conversations, and that's nutty.
That's nutty.
You know what I mean, you want to be able to be open. Like that's where I say that open. I want to feel like I could come to you. Like you know what I mean. Like I want to be beyond the point, because the girl we be with gotta be able to silence our egos. Like you know what I mean. Not that I don't even operate out of my ego no more. Like I think that my ego is being rebuilt, but with more maturity. So it's not like a weak ego, or it's like it's not. They don't operate from the opinions of others. It's just more so just the nature of me being a man. Like I'm a man first, right? But I think that when I get with a girl, I want her to be able to like, you know, tame that like without trying to break it, without trying to disrespect it, without trying to act like it don't exist, but just understand it. Like, all right, like this is how so then I could be myself, because I don't feel like, you know, she trying to suppress me. Like, you know what I mean? Make me, like, you know, put the straight jacket on when I'm around. Like, I'm about to be this super nut-ass motherfucker that I'm just not. Like, you know what I mean? But I get around my niggas now, I feel like you said, like, I'm on probation. I can't be on probation. I was just on probation for 4 years. Like, just got out probation. Relationship can't feel like, I can't be feeling like I'm going to go see my PO. Like, so we not doing that, go through my phone shit. We not doing that. We have each other locations that could be for safety purposes, but not for insecurity. But I'm not giving you my locations for you to, like, monitor me. Like,
everywhere
get out my face. Like, I'm not even going through your phone. I'm not going through your DM because I'm not one of them fake I'm gonna leave you alone boys. I'm a real, like, if I say I'm out, I'm out. It's not one of them like I threaten you. It's like, if you do this, I'm gonna leave, and then you do it, and I'm like trying to figure out why you did it. It's like, I told you, if you do this, I'm gonna leave. So I would expect you to hold me to the same standard. You ain't gotta go out your way. If I do something, like, leave me like that. I knew what the fuck I was doing. I'm not gonna make no excuse about it. I gotta stand on it. Now, if you're gonna try to work it out, if it don't work, if you can't work through it, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't knock a motherfucker for trying. But you know. So what's next?
She ain't answer hers though. You ain't about to get away with it.
All right.
She going back to the first one too.
All right, yeah, you going back to the first one too.
Basically, y'all covered most of the stuff that I agree with. I think the only thing, like, family orientated is very important for me. I think the being able to have fun, being able to be yourself, being able to have, like, that best friend. And I think for me, like, stuff being 50-50 as well is very important to me. So I need to feel like where I lack you pick up where I lack and I pick up where you lack, and it's like, if I don't feel like cooking dinner tonight, dinner on you.
Like, gotta be like one common, like, it's like a partnership. Like
Yeah. Of course. And I just think, also for me, I have to know that my future husband can submit to something. So for me, it's very important that he is a man of faith, or a man of his word, or a man that, like, that I can trust. And I feel like women go through a lot of stuff with men where it's like a lot of it be the distrust part, or the maybe her not looking at certain signs and now it's not what she thought it was and now she heartbroken. So I just think that me being able to trust and honesty is so important. And I think if he's a man of faith and I can see him submit to something, or I can see him let his ego go to the side, that's so major for me. And it's so major to me because I just feel like he has to be able to, just come down off of himself and just be like, what, this is this, and just be real. So
I just think a man's faith look different than like how a woman wanted to look. It's like one of them things where it's like, because like I've noticed, like, just in society, like when we talking about religion, just to keep it brief, I see a lot of men like they don't really, like, they have a hard time like in religion, finding a place in religion, because it's not that they can't kneel before God, but it's like you see a religion for what it is. Like, you feel like when you go in a church or the masjid, you kneeling before somebody that's like preaching the word of God, or that God is speaking through them to you. So it's like some men can't separate the two. Some men can't look at that message and be like, this is God's word. They look at it like, this is his word. Like, and every man got their own message. Right. So like, you could tell me as men, we could look at the same thing and we can interpret the same thing, but we're going to have our own message behind it. So you might have a certain way you might want to say it, and I might have a way I'm going to say it. A man has more of an issue submitting to that than it is submitting to the faith of like where he put, like, because it's like we know, like, you know what I mean, you understand, when you pray directly to God, but you're not gonna go invest it. That's like women, like, it's more easier for them to like invest into a man's word than it is for another man. Like, it takes a lot of humility for a man to, you know what I'm saying, because to be guided and led by another man, it takes a lot of humility and humbleness, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, for me, it's like I started to be able to understand which men I trust to lead me, because I'm not you can't just tell me to go somewhere or tell me to believe something. So it's like I could take the leadership of a man and know where he's going, and then match where I'm going or what he's saying, and then match how I feel. But it gotta make sense. I can't just be like, you like, yeah, da 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 da, and I'm just like, well, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and run with that. No, just because you saying that's what you want, like, it has to match what I'm trying to be on. Like, the word has to feel like it touches me for me to submit to it, if that's the word we want to use. But I just think that I noticed that I see it a lot on social media. I read a lot of different things, and I'm like, oh shit, I never understood, I never looked at it from a man's standpoint. But most men don't know where they're going, so they have no problem with it. But the men that do have the egos, that's not even that they don't have a weak ego, but just a strong man, you can't just convince a strong man to just be a follower.
Like, you see through certain shit.
Yeah, you can't make me a follower. Like, I have to follow your lead by choice. You can't just say follow me and it's like, all right, I'm gonna just follow this guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Kind of men are supposed to submit to women though. Sometimes, like, they're a woman, like, that'll be the time when you see like the strongest man with the strongest ego, he'll submit to his woman in certain cases, 100%. Because like, that's the person you're gonna submit to, unless it's like your mom or something like that. Not even his dad, you feel me? It'd be like his mom or his grandmom or his woman, like his lady, because like that's who could get a man to submit. Anything else, like, you can't really blame a man for not wanting to submit if his ego is like, if he having not trouble with his ego, but if he see right through certain shit, like, but what you about to say?
I was just gonna say, like, and that's fine. Like, I get what both of y'all saying, and I feel like it's just a man who like can't come down or like off his high horse, or a man who like just can't even, I guess, like humble himself. I can't follow that, because I can't say if you're making this move based off of your pride or your ego.
100%.
Right. No,
but you notice them type men though. Like, you spot them in plain clothes because their ego is bigger than everything. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you notice the difference between a smart man and a man who's weak by the strength of his ego. So, you know what I mean?
And he got to be able to let me have the spotlight. Like, he got to be okay with like his girl shining or his girl having her spot. Because I know,
yeah, that's a man with an ego. So that's a different type of ego. Like, for one, when you a man and you understand yourself, you want your girl to be that. Like, you know what I mean? But not from a standpoint of where, like, when people with weak egos, it got to be their way. So it's like they're not even compromising to being another way. You know what I'm saying? It's like they see everybody's competition. They girl, they friends, they mom. Like they got to be numero uno. So they not submitting to nobody. But you know what I mean? Like that. I don't know. Just you could see them type of people. You could see them. That shit be blatant. Like this motherfucker ego weak as shit. Like the fuck. Like he got a weak ego. Like you know what I mean? You can see that. I used to say they're egotistical in a sense. Like you know what I mean?
So would y'all say that the same beliefs that y'all had for a relationship is the same for like y'all spouse, or like what y'all see y'all ideal wife being? Or would you have a different
answer? I think I tapped in a little bit of both.
That's what I feel. I feel like if the girl I was talking about would be like, if my next relationship, I would be considered to be my wife. Like, I don't see it as just another experience. I'm going to be moving in a direction with somebody who I'm trying to really be with for a long time. So I look at it like ideally.
I think from a spouse standpoint, I mean, I'm not against like meeting women that can teach me more about myself. If it don't go to like that fullest extent, ideally I would want it to, because like I'm not trying to just be dating to date, but I'm not gonna shut down like because like I learned something from each situation. So it's like it's so much more to learn, and unless I find a woman that I feel like that got so much because I like intelligent women. I want to learn from my woman. That's something I didn't mention. Like my woman has to be able to teach me. Like in a sense, like something like I don't care if you know everything about fashion. You get what I'm saying? I'm just interested. I just want to know, so I could just sit there and just like admire you for a second while you talk about what you. I want to hear your passions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that attracts me most about women when like they kind of know something about something. Like I don't expect a woman to know something about everything, but you do like, damn, she really know all this medical shit. Like man, she talk to you, the term I don't know. Like that shit so attractive. She's teaching me shit. So now I can be like, damn, my woman, because I feel like the dumbest people are the ones that think they know it all. The smartest ones know they don't. Absolutely. So I don't even key in on the shit I don't know. I'm just interested in learning. I just want to hear you sound educated on it. So I find that in a woman is like that shit deep for me, because it's like that take our that add depth to our conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just want to be able to learn from my woman, and that's something that's important. So that's why I'm open to like lessons. Like you know what I'm saying? And just being like, all right, what is this teaching me? You know what I mean? Either she teaching me indirectly or directly, but I would rather it be directly. I would rather her to know something like she know finances real good, so she teaching me like. Or even like she might know the stock market or something, just something that I don't know that well, and she just adding that value to make it this thing where like I know everything about this, you know everything about that, and we on this shit together.
How you bring some strong ass shit together. Like when you got something, and that shit really is a turn on though. When a girl really know whatever she is, that's whatever she want to do, and she passionate about it, and she would just be educating herself on it and shit like that. Because when you are that type of person, like, because in every field that I'm in, I'm gonna be on that type. I'm on that, but to see that come from another girl, especially a girl that you like or that you're dealing with, that shit is a turn on.
And that ambition is a turn on. Like, but it don't have to be ambition like super duper go getter entrepreneur ambition. Just like ambition enough to do something. Like even if it's ambition enough to be organized or just keep the family. Like I know people that's like their whole ambition is like they plan 6 family events out like through the year through all the holidays, but like they get up and get it done, and it's like or you know what I mean. So it's just like adding that oomph, like that. I just need to be inspired by the person I'm laying next to. Like you're not about to lay next to me and drain me and not inspire me. Like I don't give a fuck what you do. You can work. I'm not turning down somebody that work nowhere that got no type of career if we connect like that. But you got to be ambitious, because I got to be able to say like you do this, but you want to be the best at that. So like you got to drive behind it. You're not getting up dreading life, because now you sucking energy out of me, and now I'm vibing on your frequency. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's just that ambition. That shit big too for the spouse.
That's good. That wraps us up.
Well, till next time, yo, you know, if y'all got any comments, any feedback, care to share, you know what I mean? Definitely. You know, the wolf.
It's Pimp.
Say.